Hey everybody. So, I figured I'm up late doing laundry before my kiddo comes back from his dad's tomorrow. So I thought we would, watch Lori a little bit, do some laundry together. She's pissed off, y'all. She's mad. She's big mad. She's mad about, our misconstruing her. Basically, here's what I think happened. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna break it down. Old girl tried to come on with some bullshit lies about kidnapping something. I didn't even listen to that, honestly. And then that didn't work. So she brought up, my 6 friends, all 6 of them that she counted to 8 on her hands too. Anyway, all of her friends were worried about her. They needed to see Lori. So she's on here to show them. And nobody bought that shit. We also called her stupid. And so now she's just pissed off, going to let us know, telling us about ourselves. We're not pushing her off the app. You don't put baby in the corner. Lori, please, what can we do? Like, is there an amount of money that this is the only time I'm going to ever be okay with giving money on that? Can we give you enough money to get the fuck out of here? Like, I'll take a collection up. I'll pass a plate around. I'm kidding, you guys. Don't give Lori money. Please don't. I was kidding. Joke. Haha. Nobody take that seriously. I don't need to be the next one drugged down these streets, y'all. Let's watch.
Everybody, so I think I kind of need to make myself a little clear here. I think a lot of people are having some issues quite understanding. I know what my children want. I absolutely do. Now, is that your business? No, it's not. Now, again, with you guys and your personal shit, mind your business. Or just roll with your punches that you got going. I don't know what to tell you. So
we've got our first Loriism coming in hot. Roll with your punches. Roll with her punches, okay? Got it. Next.
Anyway, a lot of questions. Well, your daughter's asked you to be off an app. Mind your business. Worry about your kids, okay? Worry about your problems or whatever's going on there. I'll handle mine.
Well, honey, we're still waiting on you to start handling. These kids are getting, they're not babies. When are you going to start? When does day one start for you? Because so far it's been all about Lori and not about those. Anyway, handle it my ass. You had to have someone hand you something every step of the way. You've not been an adult 1 minute of your life. You've depended on people since the second your mama had you, and you know it.
See, so what I've come to learn on this app is you ain't gonna push me off this app.
Well, no, clearly you're addicted. You're an addict, and you have an addictive personality, and that's not anything that you should feel ashamed about or that is your fault. However, you are an addict, and you are addicted to TikTok. You're addicted to going live. You're addicted to the attention, negative. But you're not alone. You have company. It's not good company, but you have company. Gabby, total addict, same thing. Lisa, major addict. You guys all had your children at one point or another begging you. Well, Gabby's can't articulate that, but he is begging you guys to stop this shit, and none of you give a fuck. There's more. Adrielle, what a fucking train wreck's going on over there live. She can't even get back on the internet or on the app, and I think she's squeezed in today, if I remember right. You guys are like completely addicted to this app, and I don't mean that in a satirical way. I don't mean that in a metaphorical way. I mean, you guys have an addiction to going live. And until someone takes that button away from you, Danny, Gabby, all these fucking weirdos that sleep on live, that wake up and don't even brush their teeth before they hit live, that is some weird. I'm sorry, but come on. There's not enough white coats in any room anywhere to help you guys if you don't just admit you have a fucking problem. Step 1, y'all. Come on.
And 2, I know what to do and what to say, what not to say. I've learned a lot on this app. So
Lori, you better watch out. Your eyes are going to turn brown. That shit's getting high. You're about to be so full of shit. Your eyes going to turn brown. You've learned what to do, what you should say, what you can't say. You guys wait about, I don't know, 3 more minutes, if that, and she's going to fuck up and say too much. And she's going to talk about where anyway, she already can't do it. She's literally next statement after saying, I know what I can and can't say, fucks up and says something that she shouldn't have said and lets it out. She is incapable of controlling that flapping gum of hers. And it's weird because you'd think at some point with all the food and stuff getting piled in there, she'd be quiet. But no, she's never fucking quiet. And she is not capable of shutting the fuck up about her personal life. She cannot do it. She cannot keep it at a social level. She has to take it to this, tell y'all everything more than you need to know and then cry about it. She does it. Watch. Here we go.
Miss Law, honey. So, anyway, don't worry about mine. Again, roll with your punches or your accusations or whatever you got going. Roll with them. It's the issue. There shouldn't be one. I'll roll with them. I constantly keep telling people I do not consent to streaming me.
Oh, for fuck's sake. And then you're constantly told that you don't have any option once you hit live on a public forum. That is no longer your content privately and exclusively. You do not own the rights to things you put on public forums, you fucking dipshit. Fair Use Act. God damn. Those are small words. Fair Use Act. You can do that one. Try.
And here they keep doing it and keep doing it as, clearly as, things getting sent to my house, phone calls, threats. Again, this all goes back to the RV, and it kind of started right, before I made it to that RV. But anyway.
Skirt. What? Hold on. No, you're constantly saying it all happened at the RV, like the RV was some pivotal turning point. Girl, I've seen stuff from before the RV, from when you were in the shelter and stuff. You were on Facebook showing your ass, figuratively and literally. Girl, put your ass away. And yeah, I'm sure there was plenty. I'm sure there was there might have been even Facebook groups just focused on the fuck is wrong with this girl and let's get her off this app. I promise. I mean, I wasn't there, but I feel like I could probably bet a lot of money on this and be safe, and knowing that you were not praised or no, anybody with common sense, or even not, half of a common sense, would look at you on Facebook back in the days and go, wow, somebody needs to do something about that, like now. So don't say it was the RV, because Facebook might not have been as big of a live streaming forum, and it's still really not as what TikTok is. I guarantee, though, people were looking at you crazy. You were getting crazy comments. You were getting side eyes. And if I'm wrong, then I'll say it, but I don't think I'm wrong.
This app has taught me a lot, as well as some people that I work with.
Spill work. No, and that's mean. What work? You don't work? Who do you work with? You mean when you volunteer / shoplift?
They've taught me a lot. As well as some very good friends that I've met on TikTok that have been through it with me.
Lori, we're not buying it, girl. We watched it. You have a very, very steady pattern of making a friend, somehow getting them to feel sorry for you, and they just have good hearts, I'm sure. And then you screw them over. You scam them for money. You lie about them. You publicly humiliate them. And they either back away slowly because, you are an animal and they don't know what you're going to do, or they have to just completely go and just blast you, let everyone know what you did, because it's so deplorable. It's so awful. Like what you did with that RV sale. Anyway, we're not going to go there, but listen, Lori, where are these long-term friends? Because we've seen the pattern. The pattern is you make them, you screw them over, and you don't have a friend anymore. That's it. And you've never even met any of them in person. Not a single one. The only ones that you say you've met in person are these invisible ones, these entities that you just talk about, usually in some sort of derogatory way. But I digress. I call bullshit on the friendships. You don't have any.
Thank you. I mean, we're always gonna have trolls, you guys. But I'm getting a little fed up of constantly, defending my name. And
you cannot be this, you're just not self-aware in the slightest. You're fed up? Y'all, she said she's fed up. She said she's fed up. You know what we're fed up of? You and the abuse that you put on the animals, the way that you treat those girls on live, the way that you smack your food with your gums. While you make the bitter beer face. We are sick of you and your derogatory ways. We are sick of you and your... I can smell your breath some mornings from over here and a couple of states away, girl. We're sick of it. We are fed up. So let's have a mutual parting of ways. You go back to your cave or under your bridge or wherever the fuck your ass came from. And we'll go back to living our happy little lives before we knew who you were. Deal? Can we do that? I think so.
My character and this and that, but just let them. I know what I'm doing, so just let them. Anyway.
Just a little friendly advice. Your ex-friend Gabby over there that you blocked and pissed off and stuff, y'all are in a little spat. She's real Sue happy. I mean, she doesn't win. She maybe could win against you though. She's real Sue happy. So I would quit saying that let them shit. She probably thinks she owns a copyright, trademark, and all kinds of shit, patent, all the things. I'd watch out, girl.
With that being said, you guys must be pretty new to what's happening here. Hi, I'm Lori Jones. If you missed a lot, I'm sorry. But I went from staying with someone to an RV to now in my own doing wonderful. Yeah, that part. So, now.
In case we do have anyone that's new, let me translate. This is Lori Jones. She's a fucking lying ass scamming bitch who is not doing wonderful. Unless you think that having your children forcefully removed from you and bragging about turning dogs on. I'm not kidding. And basically just being a trash bag of a human doing wonderful. This is Lori Jones. She's not doing wonderful. Lori, if you're not gonna do the first step for yourself and admit you have a problem, I'm gonna help you out.
That I'm doing wonderful and doing great and, little issues, but, we got them. So, if you watched any of my past tense videos there, from old accounts to new accounts to this and that, if you knew any education, that's right, education, if you knew any at all, you would see. I wouldn't even need, I'm not even going to say, because you would see. You would know. If you knew your education.
Serious question. What grade did you finish? What was your completion grade? 4? 5? Year 5? Because if you knew your education, what does that even fucking mean? Knew your education? Get the fuck out of here. You need a job application, a GED course, and a fucking bath. God.
Anyway, I'm not gonna sit here try to figure it out and make it any sense at all. It's not my place. Who are you? Okay, on that part. What I am gonna do though is continue to make others smile, spread love and positivity.
Like the kind you were spreading to Naked Butterfly the other night when she was in a medical emergency on live. That kind of positivity and love. You piece of shit.
Absolutely, 10 toes. You don't like it, why you here, why you watch and block me. Not hard, I'm heavy on the block, so it's not hard to block somebody if you don't want to see me no more. I mean, what's the problem here? Yeah, we know what the problem is. But anyway, and again, just let them. That's all, just let them.
Lori, try and stop them. There's nothing you can do. You have to let them, idiot. Stop saying that shit.
So things have been going good with me. And my fur babies that, Brad's over here snoozing away and Leia's laying on the bed. So I had a good time today.
Did anyone ask? This isn't a live, so I know there's no chat. No one asked how your day was, if you had fun, what the puppies. Nobody cared. This is what I mean by addiction. You have nothing else to say. You've gone, the conversation's dried out. You've given your opinion. You've told us all about ourselves, and you still can't get off because you're an addict. We didn't ask about how your day was. We don't give a fuck.
As well as I do any day. Been working on my blanket. Well, not my blanket, but again, irrelevant to you whose blanket it is. But if you know, you know. But
there she goes. The second she doesn't have anything to talk about, she'll go right into it. It's irrelevant, but I'm going to keep talking about it. Y'all, it's none of your business, but here, I'm going to talk about it. She's going to slip up. Here we go. She's so dumb.
I'm making a blanket. It's not mine. But yeah, been working on that. I did my nails. I actually did that a little on live. So I'm sorry, but I can't tell you what I've been through or any of that kind of stuff because this app has gotten crazy. So I can't tell you how I went from literally struggling into the hole, and I'm up.
You're grading. Thank you to everyone that commented that word because I could not for the life of me think of that. The word she used. I knew it was something that it wasn't right. I mean, but everything she says is wrong. So I swear I was totally lost and it wasn't important enough for me to go back and look at a video and find out, honestly. So all of you guys that were like, it's grading, she's grading, thank you. Because that, it was one of those things. I would have never thought of it on my own. You guys are the best. Yeah, good grading, by the way, there, Lori, weirdo.
But anyway, I'm going to continue to go up and make the, right diagonal, that I need to be making and doing. I'm absolutely going to do those.
You guys, it's real late, and my neighbors have these barking ass dogs over there that are going crazy. And did I miss here? Should we keep going the right direction, diagonal? Be sure to stop at the stop sign and tell Gabby what an octagon is.
My foot is doing pretty good. It's more my ankle. The bone feels just weird. Just definitely feels weird and gross. So.
Again, quit filibustering for extra time on this video. You're not even live. You're just getting like a little taste. This is like a little teaser. I mean, I checked the back. No one asked. No one here asked how your ankle, foot, none of your bone felt. Nope. Didn't. There were no inquiries made, lady. So keep that shit to yourself.
Anyway, we're just not going to talk about that right now. So I hope everybody is having a great weekend, a safe weekend. I don't know what's up with this weather, but it seems a little chilly right now. So anyway, thought about maybe switching the rooms around. Then again, I'm not sure because this week, that whole other room's gonna have we got a lot going on, so but it's okay. We're gonna get her done. That's what's gonna happen. Now, once this lease is up,
did you guys see the moment where she realizes right here, fuck, why did I say that? Why did I bring up a lease? Why did I bring up the rooms? Why did I bring up any of that? I'm a fucking moron. But she won't just stop still. She's going to continue on. Let's see, she's got another 3 minutes to still, this is when she should crash out, act like the internet went off, act like the power went out. Act like, God came down and took her up to heaven. She would make up any of that. But no, she cannot get off it's not even live. It's what's funny. It's just a video. But you can see it right there. She's like, fuck, I said too much. She can't help herself.
I'm not sure if I'm going to stay or move. So that's all. I'm going to just leave it at that. I do like it here. They're amazing. Wonderful. I don't have no problems, no issues. So, yeah.
I'm just going to leave it at that. I do really like it here. Got no issues. Lori, that's the opposite of leaving it at that.
So, again, even if I was, certain things just cannot be said or discussed on this app or any app, media, whatever, because boy, oh boy. The internet's holy crap. But anyway, hope you guys have a fabulous day, morning. It's 11:28 p.m. my time. So I'm not sure what time it is your time, but this is my time. So,
how much are we all willing to wager that she's not going to shower before bed or wash her face? And have you cleaned that cup, Lori, that you keep refilling? You're so gross.
I want to write in my journal and stuff before I go to bed.
Journal my ass. You're going to go color in the curse word coloring book. Stop it.
Then after that, I will probably hit the bed, Jack. Maybe. I don't know. My back is a little hurty. A little hurty. That made no sense, but it's alright. Make it make sense. Just know my back hurts a little bit. Oh, God. So you guys have a good night, and boss lady, I hope you're doing good over there, girl. I hope you're doing good, boss lady.
Oh, you're starting to notice she's not around as much, is she? She's backing away too? When boss lady backs away from you, damn, girl. Maybe she's mad you never made her a happy birthday post. What kind of friend are you, Lori?
I love your face, you little pooches and cream. Don't worry about it. It maps. It makes the math to map the math. So it all adds up in the diaphragm. So just don't worry about it. Boss lady's a legend. So.
Anna is legendary for lying and being a parasocial leech to Lisa. Yeah, so that's what you guys have that in common. She's legendary.
And, yeah. It's okay. We love her and we support her. And we don't know who she is. We know she's boss lady, and that's what we need to know. Period. We support her all the way. I don't care what happened a second ago in her life. Not even a half a second ago. What I care about is now. And that she's so real! I love her! Sorry, I love them all. You know, all my peeps. Love you guys. You guys have a good night. Morning, whatever's going on there. But, you guys, yes, I am okay. It is called have some humor to yourself or something. Quit being so miserable and talking about other people's. Yeah, you know. Have a great day, night, morning. Love you guys.
What was that last little love note to boss lady? They're so fucking weird, those two. And if I didn't know better, which I don't, did she find one of the little girl's Vyvances under the sink somewhere or under the countertop? She looked a little hyped up for this time of night. I personally am tired, and I have clocked these streets the entire day. Gypsy kept me just exhausted. It was the fact that today's her mom's birthday. I mean, it's just the whole thing. Anyway, pettiness ran deep today. I'm exhausted. Everyone sleep well. And Lori, get your shit together, girl. Get off the internet. What are you doing? Okay, bye.